Tease up your flat tops and stop cutting holes in those jeans because it is 1994. It is Tony La Russa Baseball on Sega Genesis, and it is Sticky Bleachers. I am Cory on the right side of your screen, and joining me on the left side of your screen is my partner,
Bobby. Well, we got a real good matchup here today. Got Baltimore versus Boston. Looks like Roger Clemens on the mound and Brady Anderson ready to lead it off here for us.
It's going to be an
Beautiful
exciting
day.
game here. Beautiful in Boston, as he said there, Bob. Joe West, the umpire today, going to be calling balls and strikes and working on the base paths. Umpiring crew is having a hard time, and right off the bat,
Brady Anderson with a jack to left center field there.
look at the
Man, he's looking good this year.
Look at the high-definition graphics on that new scoreboard we have here in Boston. Missing is the green monster. It's away for repairs this week, so sadly not going to see that one today.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a different park. That would have been a double off the big monster there. Oh, and just right over the second baseman's head, but he's not going to get two after that one.
Milligan settling for the single, and a fast start here for the Orioles on the road. Very important for them to get on the board early.
Absolutely. Looks like Clemens already struggling with the strike zone there. Oh, he's right back there.
He's working the corners. He's nibbling already.
Oh, it looks like it's a lazy pop fly to right field. Is he going to tag? No. They've been working on that deke out there.
Yeah, not quite deep enough to get there. You want to get to the warning track. Taking a long time to come to the plate is Davis. I think he lost his bat there in the dugout. The bat boy was digging in the pile there.
Absolutely. Looks like he's adding some pine tar on there. This looks like what he's doing. Oh, but he beats out the bunt single.
And it looked like that one may have gone foul had they just let that one bounce. What do you think, Bob?
That could have gone foul, but, you know, they rose the chalk up a little bit, so it's kind of like a wall down there. So it might have been a smart play by Clemens.
A little bit of home field advantage here.
Oh, and a quick double play. Cal Ripken robbed.
Wow. The unassisted.
Absolutely. A quick top of the first there, but Baltimore leads 1-0 after a Brady Anderson home run. Now we bring up the Boston lineup here. Really strong offensive unit we have here for Boston, and but they're facing a tough pitcher in Mike Mussina. What do you think, Cory?
Boggs is going to be starting things out. It's going to be very exciting. Understand that Boggs is quite a partier, and last night he ate several chickens just to get ready for this game today. Beautiful uniforms. We're getting our best look at the Boston uniforms here, and Boggs is going to ground out to short. Quick throw over, and Boggs is retired.
You know, it being 94, I wish we had something like a, I don't know, instant replay or something, because that first pitch looked like it hit him. I'd like to get another look at that.
Yeah, I think it was 1 pixel away, Bob. Just going by the measurements, I think that's what we have there. Ooh, another working inside.
Another working inside there. Well, Mussina's not afraid to work inside. But 2 quick outs here for him. And up is Reed. Again, taking a while to get to the batter's box. I don't know what these players are doing in the dugout down there.
Yeah, they're certainly taking their time tonight. Shades of what baseball will turn to in maybe 20 years or so. Really slowing things down here are tonight's players.
It being 94, we have no idea what the future holds.
Yes,
so.
That's right. And just like that, the first inning comes to an end. Baltimore with the early lead, 1-0. Still a lot of baseball to go. Here's another look at us there in the booth.
Don't want to jinx anything, but Mussina's got a no-hitter going on. I know it's only the top of the second, but he's got a no-hitter going.
No-hitter through
got a no-no.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
If I were in the dugout, I wouldn't have said anything.
I think you'll have some angry people in the dugout if this does end up getting broken up.
Ah, just another bloop single right over the second baseman's head. But again, that strong arm from the right fielder, he's not letting him advance to second.
That could be key, unless, of course, Clemens keeps giving up these home runs.
Yeah. Clemens, you know, he just looks exhausted. It looks like he needs some juice or something.
Working at a fast pace. That's true. And, yeah, his arms are awfully small, as is his head.
Yeah.
Strange to see
Definitely.
Clemens in that kind of shape.
Yep. Oh, but a quick double play ball there, and that helps Clemens out tremendously.
So now let's see if he slows things down and goes back into the strike zone a little bit.
Well, I think it's key for him to get a quick in and get back in the dugout and let his offense break up this no-no Mussina's got going on.
Looks like they'll have that chance as we do. Gomez does ground out to third, over to first. And we're heading to the bottom of inning number 2 here. And let's see if Boston can do just that, break up this gem of a 1-inning no-no being thrown by Mussina tonight here in Boston.
Well, it's not the amount of innings he's pitched, it's how he's pitching. He's pitching really well, not afraid to go inside. Just something about it, something in the air.
Let's see what Bernansky can do with it.
Ooh, that looked good on the inside part of the plate there.
Did look good. Maybe it was called high.
We got Joe West behind the plate here today, so.
He has a young, skinny, dapper Joe West tonight. Bold, strike, really shades of his country music career flashing before our eyes.
The Mo you know, Vaughn, flies out to center.
Unceremoniously so.
I'm trying to get that nickname for Mo Vaughn, the Mo you know. You know, like those NBC commercials.
Pretty good, very topical. I saw one just this morning about the dangers of something new called crack cocaine.
Crack is whack, right? And another 3 quick outs there. And this no-no's still intact at the bottom of the second. Here, go to the top of the third.
He has 6 outs of a perfect game going, does Mussina.
Well, this is a tough Boston lineup, so, you know, those are impressive outs.
Yes, those are some advice from our graphics department, not on the screen long enough for us to take advantage of. Sadly, that's okay.
Yep. Sometimes I think they just phone it in. And I think they're just saying the same things over and over.
Well, we did fire our graphics team after the legendary series between the Heat and the Golden State Warriors. Sorry, the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors, LeBron's other team.
The Battle of the LeBrons.
Oh, that would have been great to have a LeBron-led Heat and a LeBron-led Cavaliers go head-to-head.
Now, I forgot, on this Baltimore team, you have both Billy and Cal Ripken. So you have 2 Ripkens on here. It's Brady Anderson here, leading off with a single. He's a double and triple away from the cycle. We're in the top of the third. Anything's possible.
Again, that strong arm in right is keeping them off of second base, and we have possible double play set up, and they get it to end the inning.
Well, it seems like Clemens has rebounded nicely and keeps getting those outs. That leadoff home run to Brady Anderson, the only runs we have on the board so far.
Yes, you have to wonder if one run is going to be the difference in tonight's game. If it's not going to take very many runs with both of these starters working pretty efficiently now in the early parts of this game.
And with Mussina and his no-no, you never know.
Let's see what the bottom part of the Boston lineup can do. The top half certainly has not had an answer for Mussina tonight.
Oh, and that could get down, and the no-no is broken up. Wow. Winning him, breaking up the no-no. Mussina obviously distressed. He's got to regroup and focus.
That's right. A 2-inning no-no goes bye-bye. And he's got to
go
back to work.
Yep. Yep. It's sad, you know, when you get so far and then you fall, you know, it hurts.
Still has good velocity and good contrast. 77 on the breaking ball, 90 on his fastball. This one at 87, and that one is going to get down.
Well, that was a tremendous effort by the third baseman there, but sadly could not come up with the play.
Yes, and not able to advance to third as he had to wait to see if that ball was going to get down.
Yes, that was a good job of Mussina to cover third there as shortstop, third baseman, and left fielder were all going for the ball.
Ooh, right in there.
Nice hook there. Inside. That's jacked down the line. We'll see if that stays fair. Oh, and a diving left fielder. Misses the play. We got ourselves a 1-1 ball game here, folks.
Beautiful. You have to wonder why that didn't score 2. Little sluggish on the base paths, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not liking the hustle by any player on the field for either team. They're kind of jogging around.
Yeah, really looking sluggish. I agree on both offense and defense.
Yep. Wade Boggs, we understand why. He ate all that chicken, drank all that beer. It's got to be hard to run the bases. But everybody else has really no excuse.
I totally agree. Let's see if we can get these 2 runs in. Can Reed.
Ooh,
it's up the
swinging
line.
Bunt.
And he's going to be.
And that's going to do it. Oh, sorry, I had the wrong amount of outs.
Out number 2. Milton Bradley here joining me in the commenting booth.
Hey, at least I didn't throw the ball in the stands. So.
Certainly is easy to criticize the work that players do on the field from the safety of our upper deck booth.
Absolutely.
Traveling time, and it's going to pop out to the infield. So the inning comes to an end with a bit of a thunk, but Boston does tie it up at 1.
The no-no is no-mo.
Sad. Well, third
That's
of the way
sad.
through the game here tonight, heading to the top of the 4th. I would say both starters still working okay. Just 1-1 here in the 4th.
Yep.
Both Clemens and Messina have one or two mistakes between them, but other than that, they're working pretty efficiently.
Absolutely. You got a lot of help from their defense here, and I think the sluggish play of all the players is benefiting the pitchers for sure. A lot of double plays.
Yes, it is a hot, humid night here in Boston, and a lot of these gentlemen are overweight because it is 1994.
It's true. That is very true. And it's never easy to play baseball in these uniforms in this type of August weather.
That's right. Ivan Rodriguez, making his debut just a couple of years ago, has not yet earned the nickname for which he will be so famous, but a lot of these players are rocking the paunch here tonight, keeping them just a little bit below what their top speed should be.
And here we go with one of the Ripkins. Rips it up this up the middle.
He does. Looks
That's
like
what I was looking for.
Looks like it did just almost went off the pitcher's mound there. Sad that the strange that the middle infielders couldn't get to that one.
Yeah. Range is different here in 94.
Yes, Boston, of
They go
course,
really
famous
easy
for
out.
putting a lot of water on that infield. It really makes the ball go fast and the players move slowly in the dirt. They have
Absolutely.
short grass on the inside and a lot of water on the dirt. So players have a hard time moving around. A lot of those balls are going to squeak through the infield. And we are heading to the bottom of inning number 4. Mussina's still working.
Yep. We'll see how he responds from that rough inning he had last inning. But I think he's still got good stuff. He's got good velocity on his pitches. And he's, throwing 89, then 66. That's tough to deal with. Ooh, swinging early.
Yes.
Mussina's working quick. He's not going to take any breaks, but that's a ball driven deep. And that's going to be gone.
Brunansky with another solo shot.
Yep. It was a huge solo shot, and that ball apparently is going to the moon.
Just screaming. God,
Screaming.
Those graphics are so good. It's got to be at least 240p on that new screen here in
Absolutely.
Boston. Just those.
That was
dimensions.
the actual ball he hit, correct? On
Yes.
the Titan screen.
That's
there?
a new. That's
All
a new camera. New camera effect that we have here in 1994. We can zoom in on the ball and slow it down in real time.
That's very impressive. I'm very impressed. Move on with the quick out, and then we got Zupchik up here. And he's quickly down 1-2. With a little light tapper, but just out of the reach. Dove a little early.
Yes, that muddy infield is really having an impact tonight again. And a mistimed dive is really not going to help things at all. I have to say that was a gettable ball, but it will go in as a hit, most likely.
Well, yeah, that he never made contact with the ball. And just kind of dove a little early. That's a base hit.
Yep, that's
a quick double play, and Baltimore's out of the inning.
That's one of those stats that you have to kind of wonder about. You wonder if we can put an asterisk next to that stat in the official rule book.
Right. Bonehead play.
Yeah, mental error, probably not
Mental
enough to
error.
give him an E4 there, but
No.
I'd like to think
Yeah, we'll
that
have
you
to
could
we'll have to figure out some new stat for it. But Clemens still on the mound, coming back out for the top of the 5th here. Starts it out 1-0. Nice ground ball to the third baseman for the first out of the inning.
Yes, and because it did go directly to the third baseman, he didn't have to make an ill-timed dive or even take a step to get to that
Absolutely.
ball. This one does get just over the infield for a base hit for Gomez.
Yeah, Gomez is having a good year, batting 265, and they'll bring up Billy Ripken here.
I don't think I'm noticing Clemens not really keeping much an eye on Gomez, but Gomez not really taking much of a lead. Hasn't been a concern yet this game for either pitcher.
No, well, you think with a 2-1 ball game, though, they'd be trying to move the base runners on the base paths.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm surprised we haven't seen more drama. At least the righties trying to keep these runners a little bit closer to first base.
Absolutely. Here's the Brady Anderson, Baltimore's offense. Wow, and he flies out to center.
That will not continue. That will bring the inning to an end.
He still needs that double and triple for the cycle, though.
Yes, just a double and a triple away from the cycle.
Just a double and a triple away.
Yep, it was beautiful.
It's right around the corner.
Usina was only 7 innings away from a perfect game, and he's only...
Yeah. We've had a really great game here, guys. It was a 2-inning no-hitter. It's almost half a cycle here. It's exciting.
It's going to be one for the books.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they say the season is a grind.
The record books?
There's a lot of boring, sloggy games. This is not going to be one of those games. This is going to be one that you remember. You put this one in the diary. You tell your grandkids about games like this.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. Oh, and he looks like he's going to get a stand-up double. Oh, he thought about third there for a second.
He tried to get a little bit tricky. Sluggish in center field. The center fielder not quite as quick as right is getting to that ball and getting that back into play, and they paid for it with an extra base.
Oh, and it looks... I thought he could have made it to third there.
Yeah.
I don't know why he came back. You're down by 1 run. You got to get over there with 1 out. So another mental error there.
Yep. Now let's hope they can get a base hit, or Boggs hoping to get a base hit to erase that mistake. And ooh, very close to hitting the Bogster.
I know. It almost looks like he's hit, and then it's just called a ball, and everyone just goes on with their day.
It looked like the ball just disappeared behind his jersey. Maybe it went into his buttons, like we see very rarely here in baseball.
Right. But Boggs having a tough day. 0 for 3. Could not advance that runner over.
Yeah, let's see if we can get some sticks going here later in the game. Some chicken might help get him boosted up a little bit today.
Might just need a little hair of the dog, you know?
That's right.
But Messina still working fast even after the leadoff double. Another swingy bunt that goes foul. You know, we haven't seen a strikeout yet today. Odd enough for 2 strikeout pitchers.
Players have been aggressive. No walks today yet either, so both teams willing to be aggressive. Players putting bats on balls here tonight in Boston. Here's
Plantier with... he's actually famous. His family was the one that created the nuts. They got rid of that I, but they're the ones that made Planters nuts.
Little known fact.
Yep. His family was very upset that he chose baseball over running the nut factory.
Ooh, foul tip keeps him alive.
Ooh, good eye, though. 3-2. And he pops it up foul to the first baseman. That's a real kick to the nuts there for Boston. That they wanted got to get a run in when you have a runner on second with no outs there.
Yeah, that will end the threat. I'm sure Boggsy is kicking himself a little bit for not getting that runner over.
Clemens coming out again. Clemens beefing with the front office. Contract disputes. Definitely wants to get paid like an ace. Boston doesn't want to pay him. So some drama going on in the front office here in 1994. We'll see how that plays out in the coming months and next year.
Yes, you have to wonder if that's going to be in his head a little bit as he's working this season.
Right. Oh, and the base hit drops down there. It looked like it was a diveable ball. Looks like he was kind of...
I would have called it that. I would have gone for it. You got to get down, especially in a close ball game like this. You have your center fielder to help back you up.
Yeah. These are AL East rivals.
Yes, this is a classic rivalry.
Ah, quick double play again. Sluggish running has created a lot of double plays.
As Clemens thankful for the double play ball tonight to help get him out of some tricky situations. This not going to help. Another little looper getting just over the infield, just enough for a little single for Davis.
So a lot of hard-hit balls, though. I don't know how much Clemens has left in the tank here.
How's his velocity?
It's dropped down to 80. He started up there. He was in the 90s. Oh, and a little flare to second baseman. Cal Ripken having a tough day, too.
Well, both pitchers still working efficiently here. Just 3 runs total scored in this game already, and sluggish getting off the field are the outfielders. It can tell that must be the heat really having an impact on the players here tonight as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Bernansky leading things off.
Bernansky with a great game so far. He had the solo jack last time he was up.
Yes, one of the few players from either team having much success.
I wonder if we can combine Brady Anderson and Brzezinski's box score. Maybe create that cycle we were looking for.
And their beautiful good looks.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Here's Mo Vaughn. Mo! It was a sharp hit ball, but it was a great play by the first baseman there.
Yeah, right to him, unassisted to the bag. Look at the beautiful widescreen definition that we've got showing here tonight in 1994. Shades of what's coming here, but look how much of the field we can see. We can almost see first and third base.
Absolutely. I mean, when the camera pans, you can definitely see it. But, I mean, to get that kind of wide, high-definition angle, I don't know if high definition's a thing or whatever, but it looks really good.
Yeah, it's like watching a movie or something on your baseball TV screen.
Yeah. Feels like Tony La Russa's like right here with us. But here we go. Clemens back out there again. We'll see how much he's got left in the tank here in the top of the 7th. But again, Baltimore, they got to get the bats going. I think they got to work the count a little bit more.
They literally have to get the bats in the hands of players to get them to the dish, Bob.
That is literally the case.
They have to get the batters going.
Oh!
And meanwhile, we missed a beautiful double from Orsolak.
Yeah.
So he did find the right bat. It took him a while to find the right bat, but I think he's got to hold on to that one. We'll call that his gamer.
And Holes actually, he took Orsolak's back, so... Oh, and that was a good advancement of the runner there. Get him over the third with one out.
Yeah, again, not sure I would have picked up that ball. I may have tried to let that one go foul.
Well, yeah, and he was running to third, too. I should have looked and saw that the runner was trying to advance, maybe try to get that out at third.
Yeah, and I know you do trade the out, or you have the possibility of trading the out for that, but in a tight game like this, boy, you hate to have a man on third so early.
Mm-hmm. Now with 2 strikes, he can go after him. But also, he's got first base open, and they could turn that double play.
Ah.
So he does walk him, but that doesn't hurt so much.
Ball four, says umpire Joe West. And as you said, first base was open. Now the double play is set up. Let's see if they can make that happen.
Billy Ripken, the least famous Ripken, drives in the run and ties up the game there for Baltimore.
Yes, and an ill-timed jump at shortstop. Probably at least a touchable ball could have knocked that one down, kept it in the infield, maybe even prevented that run from scoring at third. Probably not preventing a base hit.
But definitely preventing the run to score.
That's not probably going to go in as an error, although you'd like to think that that was a catchable ball.
Absolutely. Here's Brady Anderson. We all know what he's after. Runner on first and second. Could be a big inning here for Baltimore. Oh, hard hit ball.
Yes, good contact. Sadly, just right to him.
That was a nice throw in, too, to third.
Yep, he kept it ahead of him, kept him on, and Milligan did find his bat. Maybe he's trying to find the bat that Gomez used earlier.
I think he grabbed his batting practice bat. I believe that one has a little bit of cork in it. Yep, that's the bat.
Beautiful, beautiful. And how do you not come in on a base hit into the outfield? How do you not advance with 2 outs? You got to be moving on that ball.
Just a lazy afternoon of baseball.
Yes, I have to feel that that's going to be a run that they will regret not getting as the inning does come to an end. Probably could have gotten 2 runs in on that one had the players been hustling. Did not happen, and as it is, we have ourselves a tie game here.
It hurts to leave the bases jacked, and that's exactly what Baltimore just did. So 12 hits, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 runs for Boston and Baltimore, respectively.
Just settling for one run here.
I know. You don't like 12 hits and 2 runs. That's inefficient.
Yeah, and you can't put all of that up to luck. I think with numbers like that, some of that has to be good base running and good execution.
Absolutely. Mussina's still touching the 90s there. That was a quick out that he needs. He needs to get his team, his offense back out there. Hopefully turn some of those hits into runs.
Yep, hoping to keep himself qualified for the W should his team pull this one out.
Well, and this is what this is what he is to Baltimore. He's their ace. He's their lockdown guy. Goes out for 9 every time.
And he works a very clean and very efficient bottom of the 7th. Do you think we'll see him come out for the 8th, Bob?
The way he's pitching, I mean, he hasn't really lost anything. I'd be surprised if Clemens comes out again, though.
Yeah.
But we'll see, right? If we were managers, we'd be down there.
We'll see right away.
Oh, and we got Clemens coming back out. This could be, I don't know. This could be a regrettable move for Boston or a smart move.
Yes,
we'll
and
see.
Davis back to the dish, looking to do some more damage here this evening.
Chili having a little chili before he gets out there. Oh, and a base hit to right.
Let's see if we'll have a chat with Clemens. Let's see if we'll have a visit. No, not a visit.
No visit whatsoever. And again, Boston and Clemens, they're kind of feuding right now, so they could just be hanging them out to dry here.
Yeah. Davis getting a little bit of a lead there at first in the tie game, and he's going.
Yeah, look, he's going,
Here's
Chili.
the throw down, and he's out by a mile.
He shouldn't have eaten that chili. Weighed him down just a little bit.
Yes. Oh, what a beautiful throw.
Yes. And Clemens' second walk in as many innings.
But he's got to be feeling good after getting the caught stealing there on Davis.
Well, and there we go. So let's see if they can get the double play ball here. Oh, and they do, and he gets out of the top of the 8th. That was a huge inning there for Clemens and the Red Sox.
Yeah, so Clemens works an efficient inning here in the late part of the game. Both starters still in, and both looking to still have good stuff. 93 on that last one from Clemens.
Yeah, reaching back and firing it in there.
Yeah, I don't have our pitch numbers in front of me, but they've got to be creeping up a little bit after a couple of those middle innings where we had a few base runners and a couple of runs scored.
Did we fire our other stat guy that goes out and gets that stuff?
Yeah, we don't have any of that same crew again. Some of them we fired, some of them we left, and some of them are still missing or wanted as persons of interest in a variety of incidents.
No, we don't want to talk about that, remember.
Oh, well, that's right. Well, the things that happen in Oakland don't count, so...
Well, just in case. We still have to go to the West Coast for some games later on in the year, so...
Yes, but not tonight. Tonight we are in beautiful Boston, where the walls are blue and the grass is striped.
And no crimes have been committed.
Ah, yes, it is beautiful. It is refreshing after spending as much time in Oakland and coming from Dayton as we are after the professional wrestling match that we called last week. What a refreshing place it is.
Yep, absolutely. Classy people here in Boston.
Nothing but.
Nothing but. Well, and here's the pride of Boston right now.
Ooh.
We'll see what happens here. This is a big matchup between Mussina and Brzezinski.
That hook way out, but they do get one. Not quite.
Oh, and he... See, that's a hustle that the rest of the team needs right there. He beat out that possible double play. Kept the inning alive.
You wonder if Baltimore had exercised that much hustle on the base paths last inning, would they be winning this game 4-2?
Yep. It is a game of inches. I know they say that about the other sport, but this is also a sport. But it's a game of inches.
Pixels, I think you mean tonight, Bob.
It's true.
It's a game of pixels.
We should coin that.
I think we just did.
And I think we did. Yep. Trademarked.
Meanwhile, we are in the 9th inning tie game, getting exciting here now. Clemens still in the game to try to finish things out.
Now, I think this is partially due to the Red Sox and Baltimore's bullpen being just depleted. They had a 20-inning game last night, so these bullpens are a little tired.
Yes, it is a long season and can have some long nights, but...
That's going to make it a shorter night. Holds there for a deep drive.
Beautiful. Look at that ball. Screaming. And again, that's another one that would have been easily a double off the Monster, but because the Monster off-site for repairs here this week, that's just
people getting a little taste.
Yeah, you have to
Gomez
wonder,
in here.
Those fans up there sitting in the bleachers probably don't get home run balls to take home very often. I wonder what these Bostonites are going to do.
Yeah. Keep a heads up there in left field, you know. You never know when that ball's going to come in the stands.
That's right. Baltimore hoping for an insurance run here, but they've got to be feeling good about getting the lead going into the bottom of the 9th.
This is Billy, don't forget about me, Ripken here. Oh, and let's see if he gets... Nope. It's a nice hustle there by the third baseman to catch up that bloop single.
Yes, not quite for Billy. 2 down here in the top of the 9th. Anderson, the last chance.
Oh, he puts a deep drive into it. And that's his second home run of the evening. Look at that swing. And that ball is scared and going very far.
Beautiful. Taking his trot around the bases is Anderson, and the insurance run does indeed come in by way of another solo shot, this one with 2 outs.
And again, I just have to believe that bullpen's still really depleted. Otherwise, I don't know why Clemens is still in this game. Those are 2 hard-hit home run balls.
Yes, and his night's going to be over, so right now he is on the hook for the L, so he is hoping for his teammates to pick him up, get the walk-off win for him tonight.
We'll see how the bottom of the 9th turns out.
And the big question here, Mussina, enough in the tank? I know depleted bullpens, and he will come out. So he is going to try to save his own game.
Let's do this here. Let's see. Well, he's just going for the complete game here. And
Yes,
I'm not quite sure what his pitch count is, but he could be in line for a Maddox. The swinging bunt there, Mussina.
All right,
that's quick one out.
1 away. So Mussina, again, as you said, trying to finish out his own game.
That was a good start. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Yes, and now he, just like that, is on the winning side of the decision card if things don't change.
Winningham taking a few pitches there, trying to get on base just to create an opportunity, but that's not going to cut it in the majors. And a fly ball to the second baseman. No, Boston's down to its last out.
In the form of Pena. Pena swinging at the first pitch. Not going to get out of the infield. He lines out, and that's going to bring it to a close tonight. After the full 9, Baltimore beats Boston 4-2 tonight. Thoughts on tonight's game, Bob?
Well, you said it earlier. That's going to be one for the record books, and I have to agree with you. I think that was a pretty historic game there. So Mussina throwing a gem. Clemens hanging in there to the very end. And you got to wonder about some of those bullpen moves, if they should have made one.
Either team could have made any move to the bullpen. I agree. Both pitchers running out of gas a little bit late in the game. That's going to bring it to a close for us this week for Sticky Bleachers. I am Cory. You can find us on Twitter at Sticky Bleachers, where we're tweeting about things we see, things we like. And I am Cory signing off.
I am Bob. We'll see you next time.